We have another special guest we'd like to recognize. Secretary will read a resolution.
Senate Resolution 605 by Senator Thompson, the 14th, and others. A resolution recognizing and commending Trevor Lawrence of Cartersville, Georgia, and for other purposes. Whereas Trevor Lawrence, a resident and native of Cartersville, Georgia, recently finished his senior season as quarterback for the Cartersville High School Purple Hurricanes, where he led the team to two 4A state championship victories with an overall record of 52-2, and during which time he spearheaded a record 41-game winning streak. Whereas Trevor's success on the field is evidence of his outstanding character and moral fortitude, throughout his career he has represented his team in the greater Cartersville community on a national level with poise and maturity far beyond his years. His athletic ability is complemented by his intelligence in the classroom and leadership both on and off the field, and whereas during his high school career he threw for 13,908 yards and 161 touchdowns. Now therefore be resolved by the Senate that the members of this body recognize Trevor Lawrence for his unprecedented athletic achievements and give their best wishes as Trevor continues his athletic and academic journey at Clemson University. That concludes the order.
Is there objection to adoption of the resolution? The chair is none. The resolution is adopted. We have obviously been able to recognize Cartersville and all the wonderful work that they do, both in the classroom but also in their national not national championship, but state championships. And Trevor, sadly enough, has decided to go to Clemson, so he'll never get to see a national championship. But what a wonderful, wonderful individual, and we wish him the very, very best. To recognize our special guest and to speak to the resolution, it's now my honor to call upon the Senator from the 14th.
Thanks, Governor. If he's heard it once, he's heard it 100 times, so he's used to hearing about it already. Ladies and gentlemen, it truly is an honor. I'd like to just read something because this morning I was trying to think about exactly how I might characterize the time that Trevor and his family, the investment they've spent in Bartow County and Cartersville, how I'd characterize that for you. And I thought the best way is just to put it into words. So if you'll indulge me and just listen for a second. Georgia's very blessed to have amazing athletes each and every year. Some of these athletes rise to fame, but become distracted and ultimately fizzle. Others, such as Ronnie Brown and Vic Beasley, both left Cartersville and Bartow County to become great NFL players. Trevor has given Cartersville, Bartow County, and all Georgians tremendous joy over the past several years, but his success did not happen by accident. First, it's his parents. Jeremy and Amanda raised their children in church at Tabernacle Baptist, pastored by Don Hadaway. They instilled a strong work ethic, understanding nothing comes easy. You get what you work for. And second of all, and most important, family comes first. That's followed by a coach, Joey King, who's on stage, who pours into each of his kids and his players at every opportunity he can, not because they're players, but because they're under his tutelage. He pushes hard, but with a godly, soft hand and heart. Then, Trevor. Trevor, your humble heart, tremendous drive, and incredible God-gifted talent helped you achieve greatness. Luke 12:48, much is given, much is expected. Ephesians 4:2, be completely humble and gentle, patient, bearing with one another, love. In closing, Trevor, you're very special, but it's not just because of your talent. It's because you're humble. And that spirit will give all of us the opportunity to continue to watch you do incredible things at Clemson, and I'm confident one day in the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can, let's please let Trevor and his family know how much we appreciate what he's done in Bartow County, in Cartersville, and for the state of Georgia, as we have him step up here and I provide him with this proclamation from the governor as well as a privileged resolution.
I just want to thank y'all for doing what y'all do, and thanks for having me today. I appreciate it. So.
I want to thank Mr. President, Senator Thompson, for taking time out. I know you guys are extremely busy. Appreciate everything that you do. But just a note about Trevor, he's been the #1 player in the country, the U.S. Army, #1 player, National Player of the Year, this and that. And we're getting ready to do National Signing Day. I've got about 15, 20 different media outlets calling, wanting to know if they can come and video and do all this and that. I said, I'm clearly going to put the ball in Trevor's court, so I called it and asked Trevor, what he wanted. And his response was, Coach, I'd just rather the local paper be there. So a lot of guys with this clout and the attention that comes with being the number one player in the country handle it a lot different. So he's a great young man. He's got strong roots, and he's going to continue to make this state proud. Thank you so much for taking time to honor us.